Today is Thursday. What day is it? July 20th, 2023. We're at the Hancock Overlook. I'm going to go out and do the Hancocks. This is looking at the Osceolas with all those awesome slides. And then Scar Ridge is kind of behind this tree right now. The trail leaves from the end of the parking lot, goes down and crosses the road on the Cank on the hairpin turn. Should be a beautiful day as long as it doesn't rain at the end of our hike. It's looking really good right now. Okay, it's about a 9-mile hike. And I think we're gonna go up north and down south as usual and probably not do the slide, right? Time is of the essence, I guess. Anyway, and we're off. This is one of my favorite little areas right after the last major water crossing. And we get right to the split here for a Hancock Loop Trail. Cedar Brook continues on. As you can see, that part of Cedar Brook is not very well used. So we're gonna head up to North Peak out this way. Water crossings today were all easily managed with poles, all rock hoppable. And see how it's all rooty here? The rooty section back before the water crossing, which is also one of my favorite areas, had some mud, but you could hop from root to root and avoid the mud. And some of it was drying out quite a lot, so that was good. It was not as wet as it has been. But we were just bandying around other things we could do, like go up the Arrow Slide or go down the Cedar Brook Slide or whatever, but we're just going to do a standard loop today. John bent over to to smell dog vomit slime mold to tell me if it smelled like dog vomit, which apparently it doesn't, or at least it didn't at that phase. And that's a pretty, those are neat looking. And his cell phone fell out of his pocket, much like mine just fell out. Oops. So we didn't realize it for a little while, and then when we went back to get it, we overshot where it was. So we added like almost 7/10 of a mile. So that kind of killed any extra plans we might have had. So we left our lunch at the car. We have plenty of snacks and extra food, but our lunch and our beer are at the car, so we don't want to extend this too long. Here comes one more water crossing. We're down at the short, steep descent before you start climbing up north, so this is where the trail comes down. And today we do have running water going into that area and flooding it all out. And that is the area where, if you're going to do the Arrow Slide, you want to go into that area and then hang a right kind of towards the back there. Which looks like it's a hard way to get in there and keep your feet dry right now. But we're going to go up, not on the slide, right next to the slide. It's almost as steep as the slide, but way less dangerous. So, and a lot of erosion too. Looks like it's going to be great. Okay, so next stop will be north, the viewpoint on north. And I think it's like 6/10 or something from here. Most of it straight up. So took us 2 hours to get here because we had to backtrack 7/10 of a mile, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. We're moving on. This is nearing the top of North Hancock, or just plain Hancock. Look at that erosion, crazy. This is that very, very steep climb. So I'm gonna pan around. There's South Hancock. And then this is where we came from. And I'm almost to my leg, which kind of shows you how steep it is. It's crazy. And we just had two people pass us and a dog. One was a young man running up, and then his father came after him, and he said, "It's nice to be a 10th grader on a cross-country team." Oh man, that kid was moving. Anyway, it's nice out, nice day, and we're almost up to the top of the big climb, so that's a bonus. We're in that neat blowdown area right before the summit. Excuse me. Looking out, there's Chicora right in the middle. Pass a Conaway right there. And then if I come here, I might be able to see the tri-pyramids a little bit better. Yeah, well, come down here. Where's my finger? White face. And then these are the tri-pyramids. And then over here, up close, over here is, excuse me, the Osceolas. Can't really see it from here. Whew, boy. Tremont, I think, is in the center right there. All right, let's go to the outlook and we'll have a better view. We are on our way over to South. Look at that tree. I think I've taken pictures of that tree like 5 times. Also, that's a pretty cool tree. You're gonna ride it?
I am.
You're over 50 now. Be careful.
What are you saying?
I don't know. It looks like you're having a hard time deciding what to do.
I'm not having a hard time deciding what to do. I'm having a hard time deciding this way up here.
Side saddle like a lady?
No, that hurts too much.
What? You're sitting side saddle like a lady.
Oh, what's the right way to sit?
Well, are you going to ride it like a horse?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless there's some sort of a cushion.
Okay, well anyway, enough fun and games. We are being inundated with dog vomit slime mold. There's some more of it right there. It's everywhere. More of it right here. More of it right there. That's kind of past. And many other mushrooms and slime molds and funguses. But geez, there's so much of this today. Another one. Okay. I didn't shoot any video, I don't think, at the outlook on North. It was there. It was nice. But I feel like I always get views, you know, videos of the views, and I don't really get stuff about what the trail's like. And I just really like the section between the two with lots of moss. You're on a ridge for some of it and then kind of next to a ridge for other parts. There's even some bog bridges in here, which we haven't reached yet. And there's some really, really tight stuff that should be brushed a little bit. But it does make you feel like you're out in the true wilderness, practically bushwhacking. This area is nice, and we might get a view. Nope. Back to the arrow slide. Not yet. All right. So we're just walking along. There's a little bit of abrupt elevation loss when you leave north. And then you're just kind of meandering with a little bit of gain at the end before south. Look at those mushrooms. I love that. The whole log is covered. Cool. Okay. So this is the Hancock Loop Trail between north and south. We are still along the ridge, almost now to south. There's an excellent view down at the Arrow Slide and the summit of North. Very cool. And then we're going like this here. This area is really neat because it's got all these, like a spruce wave. It's not blowdowns, but it does make it kind of open to the sky. I like it. This is the viewpoint on South Hancock. It's the summit is just up on the trail right before you turn and go down on this steep part. So there's nothing to see at the summit, but then if you come down to the side, you'll get this view of Kerrigan right here and Kearsarge North way out. Look at that sky is a little scary looking. And then we've got Tremont right in front. Chicorowa. I guess that's Paugus and Square Ledge area. And then right there is past Conaway. This tree is in my way now. And over here, the Tri-Pyramids, you can really see North Pyramid, Tri-Pyramids slide on that. All right, so it's pretty nice. The cloud above us is pretty dark. And look at that. Looks very ominous on my phone. It does kind of in person too.
Yeah.
But, and I think actually, I probably can't see it now. You can see, like Mount Washington, you used to be able to see over in this area if I went down, but I think the trees are too grown up now. I'll show you. I'm standing on a rock right here. And that rock I used to be able to see, I think, but there's too much stuff now. Somebody cut those trees right there, though, so you can see out, I guess, to the Osceolas. Let's go down and check it out. What can I see? No, Tri-Pyramids. And I don't know if that's Huntington. I think it might be. And that's Sandwich Mountain in the distance. And then the Osceolas would be right over here. Okay, well, we're gonna start heading down south. I don't like the look of that sky. And I'm hungry, so we gotta get back for our lunch. We are done. It took us about 5 hours and 50 minutes, which is slower than our regular time, but we had to go back and get that phone, so that's why we're slow. And it did not rain on us. I saw a couple sprinkles and that was it. And now the skies are looking pretty nice. So we are ready to, it's a little dark right there. We're ready to go have lunch. Yay.